Hey, Kharisma here with Philly Close Up. When celebs come to Philly, we get you close up. And today we are here with Mar, who's starring in the Peanuts movie, which will be out in November. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm delightful. So how excited are you to be playing a character, not just any character, but you're playing Franklin in the Peanuts movie?
It's a real great honor and experience because this is actually my first movie, and it's just it's a long process because it takes a long time for editing and all that, but it's real good.
So what was it like when you first found out? Did you scream? Did you jump? Did you run around? How'd you feel when you first found out that you got the role?
It was mixed emotions because I was kind of happy, and then I got a little nauseous because I didn't believe it. But overall, it was amazing. It was a good experience.
Okay, and what's your favorite part about having this role?
My favorite part might be the interviews.
The interviews?
Yeah, because it gets a chance for you to see Mar.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm your favorite interview so far, right? You can tell me. It's fine.
We're getting there.
We're getting there. Okay. And what else can we see you in besides the Peanuts movie? Because we have to wait till November to see the Peanuts movie come out. So what can we see you in before then?
You can see me on episodes of Austin and Alley. My new episode of Lab Rats coming on Wednesday. My website. I'm gonna just save you guys some time, and you can check me out on my website called MMONF. Stands for Mar on Fleek.
So now I'm here with Harriet Glickman, literally a living legend. She is responsible for the Franklin character in Peanuts. Thank you so much for joining us today.
It's my pleasure.
It's truly an honor.
Really. Thank you.
Well, I remember growing up, and my great-grandparents were actually two of the original plaintiffs in Briggs versus Elliott, which later became one of the cases in Brown versus Board of Education.
Really? Wonderful.
Yes, and one of the things that I heard over and over again was the importance of one person making a difference.
That's right.
Which is exactly what you did. So can you talk about the letter that you wrote to Charles Schutz?
I'd be happy to. I wrote it, as you know, in 1968, which is right after the death of Martin Luther King. And I was home with 3 children, and we'd all been Peanuts lovers, the whole family. But it was a feeling of maybe there is a little something that I can do. So I thought of this idea and wrote to him, and much to my surprise, he actually answered, which I really didn't expect, because this is the most loved and important comic strip around the world. Anyway, I don't know if you had read some of the letters, but he was hesitant at first. Thought it was a nice idea, but felt that it would possibly be patronizing. And so I contacted 2 of my friends, and I asked them as African-American parents to write what it would mean to them. And they, of course, said that they would love this. They thought it would be very, very good. And he got the letters. I had written them originally in April, and in July, the first Franklin appeared on the strip. It was more than exciting.
Amazing.
It was thrilling.
Truly phenomenal.
It really was wonderful.
Well, there was some backlash
Yes,
for the strip,
definitely.
given the time frame that it was. And would you share some of that
Yeah,
with
certainly.
us?
I know that they received, the syndicate received a letter from Mississippi saying, please don't send us any strips showing black children in classrooms with white children, because we're facing forced integration of our schools, and we don't want that. And it didn't affect him. And as a matter of fact, that when he heard from the head of the syndicate at one point saying, are you sure you want to do this? Maybe you shouldn't do this. And he wrote back, and this is a direct quote, he said, Leonard, either you print the way I draw it, or I quit. How's that? Unquote.
Wow.
And so from then on, it was great. But there were people who really didn't like the idea, but the positive part was great. There were letters to him from Whoopi Goldberg and Al Roker, and there was an article in Newsweek magazine, and a pastor in Los Angeles had a big article about it. It was like he'd opened up something new, and I think I was stunned because it got so much attention. I thought, why should this be? And just showing a little child being like every other little child.
Everybody else.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for coming. I mean, I'm truly honored to sit here and talk to you, and I cannot wait
To see the movie.
Yes, I can't wait. So November 6th, the Peanuts movie will be out. Thank you again so much for
It was
joining
my
us, Harriet.
pleasure.
Truly
Thank
an
you.
honor. Thank you for watching My New Philly, where something is always new and everything is always Philly.